Okay, we're back with chapter 10. This has been after a break of some time, so I gotta refamiliarize myself with what I was doing. Yeah, this was the turn where, like, shit went down and we couldn't fucking survive at all. Um, is Farina carrying a Vulnerary? Because I think it's actually more important to heal either Hector or Ellawood with Priscilla. Hector is missing a hell of a lot more HP, too. Like, he can take a hit, but not that well. And Farina will go here and vulnerate up, and she should be, like, she's full health now. Those Peg Knights aren't going to do anything. These two will retreat. And Guy's got into trouble before. Honestly, I'm just going to use vulnerate. The important thing is that he not die. You know, if he dies, there's no point in saving it. And I will beat this with everyone surviving. I just want to, it's going to happen. For sure. And then Lynn has to move in here with her Lance Reaver to tankety tank. And as I said before, these guys will generally choose to throw their javelins at you because they like to avoid counterattacks. Unless there's literally no room for them to do so, then they'll come in with the Steel Spear. So Heath is pretty much fine against those because the Steel Lance will do 4 damage to him. This is 2 less might, so it'll do like 2 damage. He can tank there for ages and ages. Ellawood uses a Vulnerary also. I may as well have Hector. You know what? We're switching to the Wolf Bale. Oh, actually, we don't need to because this guy has a Lance Reaver anyway. Never mind. We're not switching to the Wolf Bale. Oh, right. I need to kill this asshole. And Nino was doing it, so Luis wouldn't have to. That's right. There we go. And I don't think anybody can attack her. No, they can't. So Raven was doing shit all. And I'm actually going to kill this guy just because otherwise he's going to just attack us more and use up our time. I know a Lance Reaver dude's going to attack Ellawood, but I just think Raven would probably die if he tagged in. Although his dodge is better than Ellawood, but 14 attack, 4 defense, I do like 10 damage. It would be a lot of damage. And it's a Myrmidon, so the accuracy is really good. You know what? I'm going to make a 4th save state and just see what happens here. Just because 1 extra turn for Ellawood to regain some HP might be handy. I just gotta know. I gotta know. Oh, that actually only did, because that guy attacked first. Oh shit, but we're going to have the problem I mentioned before where Raven is fast enough to double and get attacked by fucking everyone. At least he got an extra point of defense before it happened. Fuck. Raven's going to get attacked by fucking everyone. It's a good thing I made that save state. Yeah. Oh, you can see this here. This is like a bit of hidden content. You see how this Matthew portrait actually is using Will's body with Matthew colors? In the larger story that sort of this hack is the prologue to, Matthew is an archer from Ellawood's village. He's like shy and dorky, and he has a crush on Priscilla. Yes, I don't have the story all plotted out, but I have carefully decided what all of the characters' romantic entanglements are, and they're very silly but adorable personalities. So it's my way. Hell yeah, it's like, oh, are you kidding? That was stupid unlikely. That was nice. So many unlikely things keep happening. It's all too unlikely for me. Well, let's see if we survive this, because if we do, we can have Priscilla heal Ellawood, and we'll be in a better spot than we were before. If only Geitz will stop getting hit by everything! God, Geitz. You disappoint me. Wow, that was astounding from Dart, though. Dart doesn't disappoint me. Okay, both of them are going to need to... See what I mean? He had a 5% chance of hitting land. He can't even do damage. That's why we're not really worried. But you actually do... The positioning's not really good for here because they'd sneak past us. But periodically, I do like to have Heath actually kill some of them just so they don't completely clog the space, because then they might start attacking with Steel Lances. So, I'm gonna have Priscilla heal Eliwood, because he's so badly injured right now, and these two can just vulnerate. I really should have bought more vulneraries is what I'm thinking now. Oh yeah, I should have, but Kent has one. And this spare axe isn't needed. So we're not dead yet is the main thing. And we survived a little more. Furina's going to come out and kill this person just because, you know, you may as well get rid of them because they're going to attack you on your turn. So it's like, you know, just clear them out. Oh shoot, I almost found my little manual of reinforcements. The next reinforcements will appear... I mean, the Cavaliers will continue going, and I think the Peg Knights are wrapping up soon. But the next reinforcements come on turn 15. So... And the reinforcements on the right, I think they're also wrapping up soon. Although there's so many of them that it's not like we're going to notice it happening. Yay, critical hit. Hector's so great. He's so great that he only got, like, he barely got any experience from that. He's too great. That's how great he is. Taking a little risk there, but, you know, occasionally a risk can be good. Get rid of Sword Reaver guy, because they almost always attack with Hand Axe, but why take the chance? Carla... No more reinforcements come indoors, right? I guess I'll just... So this is what I mean with, like... Raven ends up, because he's dodgy, but he'll kill too many dudes, basically, and get Zerg rushed. He's useful right at the beginning to steal from the inside reinforcements, which I screwed up and didn't have him do. But other than that, he tends to kind of hang around, and then Kent... He generally turns out badly enough that I have him run a little bit of interference at this door, but he gets in over his head easily. And he turned out better on this run than a lot of them, but he's a solid unit, but he can't stand up to just the rush. Carla, I've had her hold the door on occasion, and Lynn kind of floating, and, you know, tagging in occasionally, but Lynn turned out really good in this run, and Carla... she turned out okay, but so Carla kind of ends up floating too, since there's only one Lance Reaver, unfortunately, so she can't really help against the pegs. She may tag in a bit later up top. But yeah, so you get a few units who are just kind of inside, not doing much. It really depends on how they turn out, though, so it's like, it never hurts you to have extra guys, right? Just that way you have more, like, if Lynn goes horribly awry, Carla comes in with pretty good base stats, so she can make up for it a little. That kind of thing. Eliwood, at long last, you get defense. Right on turn 12 of this 20-turn defend chapter. Eliwood. But I still appreciate it because it means next turn will be easier than this turn. Although I think more reinforcements aren't coming. Hurrah for Nino. Nino doesn't disappoint me at all. Look at that. Speed, magic, even some luck. Luck never hurts. Because Nino is great. Nino is great. I actually love Nino. Even in the main game, like from the very first time I played Fire Emblem, before I knew about S units or like the, you know, any of this, you know, stuff people know, I guess, I was just like, oh my gosh, I love her. I'm going to train her. I don't care how much time it takes. That's the type of player I am. I pretty much train whoever's the most adorable. Oh shit, Dart is getting into some trouble here. But luckily, Eliwood didn't get as badly injured this time, so Priscilla can be spared. Meanwhile, Lynn, this is what I mean about her being good to hold the bottom door, because they just can't hit her. And they won't directly attack her, they prefer javelins. So, and since she has a weapon triangle advantage, when they do close attack, they'll prefer Heath, who they're neutral against. Gotta look at there. So she can just hold that door all day. Dart is pretty bad off here, so I'm just gonna quickly... You know what? I may as well use the Physic to heal him so that Kent can get in behind. Because I've got 13 uses of the Physic and 7 turns left in the chapter. We literally can't run out of Physic. Ah, Priscilla. She's so great. I love her. Could turn out to be bad for Kent potentially, but I just really need to get rid of that guy because... Well, Dart has Sword Reaver, but then if I equipped him with that, I guess I could trade with Gites, but it just could have gotten awkward. So get rid of that dude. Furina's gonna venture out a little. Ooh, very nice unnecessary critical there, Furina. And then over here, Louise takes care of this guy. Just a longbow, but I never really end up using it, I gotta say. Takes care of that guy. Should Eliwood heal, or should he take care of this guy? Well, since Hector can take care of this guy, Eliwood can either move up and kill this guy. But then again, oh shoot, I think this video is probably, I should cut it soon before it runs super long, because I stupidly lost track of time again. I think I'll heal him again, just because, if the Sword Reaver dude attacks or anything, it's better safe than sorry. Oh wow, he even dodged it. Total unnecessary healing, but that's okay. Still love you. Hector got a bit banged up there, though. Ah, now they're going after Furina. But luckily, they do end up using their javelins quite a bit. That's why it's good to have sort of Kent, even though he doesn't come in much, and you really can't leave him outside because he can't take the hits. It's good to have him up there just in case you need like a quick javelin toss or just someone to tag in while one of your guys needs a heal. You want him there kind of as a just in case. Carla, she can't do as much, unfortunately. This chapter did end up being lance heavy. You see, these guys, they really start to pile up, so you want to just diligently kill Isutrin. Lyn could easily kill some, but I don't want to use up the Lance Reaver. But at the same time, I mean, we're not really running out of it. I guess we may as well. Most of them are attacking her at range, so whatever. Oh, didn't quite manage to kill him. Could be bad. Luckily, I left Kent over here. So, see, that's what I mean. Sometimes it's good to just have an extra guy, just in case. You know what? There's really no reason. I'm actually gonna have Hector, step forward and start haymaking or something. And I'm gonna have him use the Wolf Bale, because... Actually, I should check what turn it is first. It's turn 14, so the final reinforcements come next turn. So... I'm trying to decide just what's the best. Cleaning up as many of these guys as possible, and then a quick heal for anyone who needs it is probably what we should go for. Wow, I liked that unnecessary critical. I thought it was good times. I want to show you the reinforcements, but one of them is like a mercenary of the light brand, so sometimes I just have them block the fortresses, honestly, because it can get a little too difficult sometimes, and, it's a legit strategy. Priscilla quickly pop over and just, make sure he's topped up. And Carla... I'm trying to remember... You know what? I have to check what the final reinforcements are anyway, because I don't remember. And the video's probably getting long, so I'm actually going to make another save state. That way, if I decide to pause, I can come back to this exact turn. And we have 6 more turns and 3 more sets of reinforcements. So let's see if we can make it, guys. I got over the hump in the chapter, start going well. Let's hope it keeps going. So catch you next time, and maybe we'll wrap this up. Gotta see.